and I found Pot's YouTube.
What? He named
it
XD?
Because he has one video called... Okay, I can't do this justice. Y'all have to see this.
Okay. Let me search this up.
No. Okay, search it up, but not until after I want y'all to see this in the group chat.
Okay.
Hold on. Y'all have got to see this.
Why am I afraid? Because he found it searching me up. Fortnite launch featuring me and me. Wait, he has one subscription. Dumb and definitely a shit. That's just PSN. Not my channel.
I don't know. There's no other results.
I started the broadcast. Oh wait. Invite. Okay, maybe I have to invite you. Did you find it? Okay, well I invited him. See.
YouTube. Yes.
It would suck if you can.
Stream on YouTube. Where can I watch it? Oh, you can't watch it on YouTube.
How did you watch Dynamic?
You can watch it on PlayStation. I think there's more delay though. What were you expecting to get? Bruh.
Oh.
I know that feeling.
Alright, let me know when you're all here.
I'm here.
Well, you don't like to
Go to
display
YouTube, type in XDpinn99,
properly.
and then you'll see a video that says streaming now. Click on that.
It doesn't like to display properly on PlayStation. So use the app.
What? Wait,
Nah, man, you gotta keep it on for the records.
I don't even know if it did. You don't hear
Oh,
it,
then
right?
your voice must not be set to share then.
Dang, I must sound like I'm talking
If-
myself.
If this wasn't on, we wouldn't have captured rates for the whole world.
What do you mean for the whole world? How many
I
views?
mean, anyone could go on YouTube and see that now. It's the ultimate in despair entertainment. My passwords are all the same thing, but with different
Slightly
capitalization
changed. Oh,
and different capitalization and different things at the end. I just try them all until they work.
oh, yeah, Buddy has a good memory, I forgot. Unless you stop him from saying something, then he'll never tell you because he forgot.
I don't want to talk about it.
No, are you here?
Yeah, it just loaded up. I'm gonna search for the thing.
Shoot, I'm already heading the game though, so I can remember the controls. Yo, who's alive? Why is she playing this music?
You, Byakuya, Hiro, Hina, Toko, and you don't know who the dead person is yet.
Should I start already or wait?
I'm here. Are y'all here?
I'm here.
Alright.
Wait, how did Killer's crazy chick not die? Didn't she blow up with this?
Oh yeah, Toko's a tank. They changed her role. Oh, speaking of that,
Yo, why is there a wolf on her hand?
I remember back when I first played Overwatch, and I saw Junkrat had a grenade launcher. I'm like, oh my god, this is just gonna be the China Lake from Call of Duty. And then it wasn't nearly as powerful, and I'm like, oh.
You're lying. It's so dumb.
Well, he doesn't instant kill you from full health just by landing it, like, within visual range of where you are. Junkrat grenades don't even reach as far as the range China Lake killed you from full health at.
Oh, I never played it. I wouldn't struggle.
Like, if you saw someone and you shot that general area, they were dead. Oh, my volume is, like, relatively low. The only sound coming from the game is, like, the music anyway. For now.
No, it's just
But,
Monokuma, man.
honestly, I don't even mind. Like, when the trial comes around, I don't even mind.
I forgot about that. Wait, didn't I have the knife?
You did have the knife.
Oh yeah, someone stole it from me. Yeah.
It was Monokuma.
That looks like Joker in disguise.
Maybe it is.
Buddy, don't play with me. I'm
Have you ruled him out as a suspect? Have you ruled him out as a suspect?
Yo,
I don't think you have enough evidence to do that, Tim.
Commented, I can't read it.
That does include Leon too.
Yeah, is it Leon?
Oh yeah?
I told you he's in the third game. He's the
Fine.
mastermind.
There is no third game.
What? Oh, that's the big mind game. What if there's like a 53rd game or something like that?
Better watch it.
This is gonna be more confusing than Roids. Not ready.
No comment.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? Bust the wall! Bust
They're wearing heels. Man, I hate that the game doesn't show you the bottom half of people. You can't tell what they're wearing.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean just in the general
yeah.
portraits? Well, when in real life do you ever look at the bottom half of people? Okay, don't answer
Usually
that.
want to slide it. Oh, okay.
Man, this game's a party with 4 people.
So, in other words...
Dang.
Wow.
Yes, Ryan, you're one of them.
No, I feel like he kicked me out.
No, we definitely kicked him out.
Naturally.
It's your boy. Boy.
Damn, I'm playing so much Yu-Gi-Oh! And I see Monokuma's name pop up. I think of Mokuba.
Oh my god. Come on out, Luster Dragon. Hoo 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 hoo. You know, Mokuba actually... You know, that reminds me. Mokuba actually voices someone, and I was really surprised when I saw who it was. Yeah, hold on. Mokuba's voice actor is the voice of someone else, and I'm like, whoa, really? Mokuba.
That's right.
Errors.
What?
Yo, this guy don't want to let me sleep. Whoa. That's a new type of look.
Oh!
I heard whoa.
Oh.
He's about to get
Okay, Mokuba voice. Okay, are y'all ready for this bomb I'm about to drop on you?
It better be a truth bullet.
Okay, it is. Mokuba voices all the Velvet Room girls, all 3 in Persona 5.
Oh. Spoilers.
Wait.
No, everyone here has played the game.
Oh, okay.
What does that mean?
Lavenza, Caroline, and Justine. Mokuba voices all of them. And it also voices a Danganronpa 2 character. It's the one with red hair. Oh. This is Mokuba.
Damn, looking forward to that.
Me miss hella irrelevant.
Miss.
Wait.
Yo.
I'm only a good character if you do my social link.
That in itself is not good enough.
5? Huh? Oh no, cock-a-doodle-doo's Miss.
Or as Ryan might know her as, Miss G's. Oh, just wait till the 3rd game. Then you'll see G's in a whole new light.
There's no 3rd game.
What? Conspiracy!
Oh yeah, I forgot. This guy thinks like me. Okay. Gotta help
Yeah?
him to this game.
Why does he think like you?
Roy. That's all I gotta say.
Why?
Just one word. Roy.
I don't know. I just know he's too dumb for him to do something like that. I hope. Can't trust people. Oh no, another tarp.
Hard pieces.
Another So, Pin, I want your professional opinion. Who is the victim?
I need to see who's alive still. I don't remember. If it's everyone in that room plus Kyoko, then it was me.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, you did not die. That is not you.
I'm like 90% sure Kyoko isn't dead. I feel like she has plot armor somehow.
Interesting. Well then, if Kyoko's alive, who would it be? Who's left?
That's just what's crazy. Well, I forgot there was another student, right?
Guru Kasama, the 16th student.
Oh yeah,
hidden somewhere in
Opera.
the school.
That's what I call
The
it.
one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, so it's just a tarp. Yeah, I hope there's some. Okay, so a chicken's missing. Oh, yeah, I forgot piranha.
What do you think happened to the chick?
Why?
Oh wait. Oh yeah. Okay, so wait. Yo, I just need my suspects. I don't know who it is.
Who do you have? Who is your suspect?
There's everyone
did
in
it?
this room. Is it the Byakuya? I hope it's you. I know it's not you, bro. Oh, they're not seeing
What?
me yet. Okay, I forgot. Yo, what am I missing? Oh, I thought I talked.
For serious.
It's 11 o'clock right now, Pin.
You know what? You're right. Actually, oh wait, it's about to 12. Okay, so. Why? Oh yeah. Wait, why did you need a pickaxe? Weren't we gonna do something? Dang, you're just like Buddy. I hate when I ask something to myself and Buddy's like, yeah, totally. Okay, what?
You needed the pickaxe to break into the headmaster's room.
I thought we got in.
Remember? No, you were gonna break in, but then Toko said she found a corpse in the garden. And so you found the corpse, and then you found the key next to the corpse. And Byakuya told you to find out where the key went to, and you found out it went to the data center. You went in the data center, and you found a TV. On the TV, you saw a live feed of yourself, and then Monokuma was revealed to still be alive. And then he told you that the killing game was being broadcast to the entire world, and then someone had been murdered, and that you had to investigate and do the class trial as usual. He gave you the Monokuma file and sent you on your merry way, and now you're here.
Oh, actually did. It kind of did refresh me. Why did Kyoko go missing again? I forgot. Did she just go missing again?
Kyoko? Okay, the last time you saw Kyoko was in the bathhouse, where she said maybe the headmaster can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. He did not find out when I sent you to the data center last night, but that could have just been a coincidence. So you got to distract him, and while I figure out what this Monokuma key goes to. And so you called Monokuma out, and you asked him what the stuff is that got stolen, and he said a key and trap! And you never saw Kyoko again after that up till now. Oh.
What am I missing?
You're missing one chicken. You have 4, you're supposed to have 5.
That's bullcrap. That's how it is. Okay, no, I'm taking it.
In other words,
Where is it? Not. One little thing. What the hell is that?
It's the big one.
Okay, what do you... Oh my god, okay, I don't remember anything about that.
it's all clear now.
What?
Just give up.
Okay, I forgot I can
What?
Why would you even give me the option to ask you that?
Goodbye.
that one area, that's very descriptive. I mean, not playing like months. How do you toggle the map? Okay, the plant.
It expects for you to remember everything.
Okay, I actually not remember where that was when I played, and I didn't take a break.
I don't even remember. I don't even remember coming.
I didn't even recognize what it was, like, honestly.
Okay, I'm pretty sure nothing's here then. Why is Archie involved in this?
Why is Archie involved in this bit? Answer the question.
That means they store their arrows in here. Oh yeah, wasn't there a bloody room or something too? Hold on. Never mind, this guy's roasting me again. Oh my god.
I think you're more than well done at this point. Stop roasting.
Oh, I didn't even notice you say girl. Damn. You know, I don't want to be in this room.
No, I don't want to be in
If this room is the same, then... Okay, now we're leaving. Okay, this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it wasn't here. Why I remember this raw?
Raw? Raw.
Okay, never mind. I don't remember that. I thought I was able to get in there. I have to go to another floor. I don't remember any of the other floors.
The 5th floor?
Okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure nothing's involved. Okay, well, what even did I get? Let's see, is it truth bullets? What the hell is... Wait, so we didn't go into his room yet? I thought that's where we saw the TV.
You
no,
did
the
not go
data
into the
base.
headmaster. That was the data center.
Oh yeah, this door didn't open. It's not this. Where did I see it? checking all these flowers. Okay, this one's not easy. Why is there music? I forgot nothing happened. Wow, there's nothing. Where is this? Oh, Roy, so never mind. I don't know how far back I have to go. I don't remember seeing that at all.
Do you want a hint?
How far do I have to go back?
Kind of giving you the answer without giving you the answer.
I'm not getting a hint. Okay, I'm okay with it.
I won't tell you where to go, but I can tell you how to figure out where to go.
I guess that's acceptable.
Okay, so if you pull up the map, it'll show exclamation marks at places you're supposed to go.
Oh, really? Wow. Oh, it's fast trap! I forgot. What? It would have taken me an hour to get back here. I'm broke.
Oh yeah. Is that a monocore?
Oh, am I?
Wait, is he? I didn't see actually.
How did you see my coin? You freak.
Exposed? Devour hope?
Oh, up there.
In the name of despair?
Oh yeah, okay. You got jumped.
You know?
What's Monaco, man?
Huh?
What?
He's a super freak.
Okay, I would have hate walking back.
Let's go.
I'm surprised he didn't want to investigate. Yo, this room is trash like mine.
It kind of reminds me of Sayaka's too.
I mean, she didn't get to have a room. She didn't live long enough.
It's not true, you slept in her room while she was alive.
hell is this?
What?
Oh, it's to the monitor. Oh, it's to the locker.
A key blade?
That'd be OP in this.
Unlock any
certainly
door,
possible.
insane.
I thought of that first. Ooh, what's that?
Welcome back, Neil.
Yeah, I think he must have.
What?
I had to remind Pin that he can fast travel, or he
Yeah.
would have been here for an hour.
Oh, yeah, you were pretty silly there.
It's funny because I actually never did fast travel when I played the game.
Yeah, you're crazy. Probably used to map it.
It's true.
Why am I letting be out? Oh, God.
Interesting. What?
I wanted to do
Under the sheets. Under the
I see.
Downwards better, downwards wetter, under your sheets.
what are you gonna do?
Oh,
Sorry. Out in the bed we get
Wait,
the
so
game.
Monokuma actually talked in a blank? Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, he said. Oh yeah. Yeah, I watched Crash. It's one of those, but for Crash Bandicoot, where the developers reacted to a speedrun, and they're like, "Oh well, we didn't intend for that to happen." It was kind of funny every here and there, but you could tell they were not dudes used to being behind the microphone. Oh, come on, Pin. You haven't figured it out
He's
yet?
talking to me. I thought he got mad at someone for searching blue eyes. She won a battle royale in elementary school.
You won Battle Royale. Wow, that sounds like a lot of kids these days on their Fortnite.
Fenrir?
I see. Naturally.
Found it! What? What? Hey, come on now.
Who's Ogama?
That's Sakura.
What?
Of course.
Of course.
Someone's making the rules thing.
Hey,
No way. Tell me someone didn't actually die. Okay, now Leon's for sure dead. I don't have to worry about him.
Are you sure?
Yes, that man got...
Okay, no, I shouldn't say that.
The buddy, I told you my example. It's like Bastion shooting Baptiste with immortality. And then they ran down.
I forgot all about
in
that.
other words,
Oh my god.
yes indeed.
Oh, good.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair.
So it's like App's waifu or
Watch
what?
out for her.
No, App's waifu is Sakura.
Oh yeah.
I remember that.
Why?
Huh? Yes, indeed. Well, now. Hey,
Okay, well, I have to do with the wolf tap? No. He's mind gaming me. That's what I want to find. Nah, it's not Kyoko. She has plot armor.
She's plot armor.
Oh, if that's the mentality you're going ahead with, you're in for a lot of despair.
Buddy, I don't believe you. When I said it was Leon, you were trying so hard to save him. I'll never
All I'm
trust you.
saying is, you're in for some despair, that's all.
It's too late for that. Literally.
Too late for
I can't
despair? Oh
afford
no,
it.
it's never too late for despair.
What?
She didn't die. Exactly. That's what we're here to find out.
Such ignorance. That's right. It's certainly possible. What? It's all clear now. So, in other words,
She killed. Dude, is it the other way around? I believe that.
let's go.
Alright, do I get a Hanzo, bro?
What would you do with that if you did get one?
Instead of high noon truth bullets, scatters truth bullets.
Oh my god.
Did I bring up that I actually did some archery? The coolest thing ever?
No, you did not. When did this happen?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. My boyfriend and I went out and we were like going through Groupon. And it was a free class
see.
for archery.
Very strange.
Alright, let's do it. We watched the video and then we
That's right.
I was right. Wow, I was wrong. I got everything but the bow. I'm mad.
How does that feel, Tim?
What's here?
I see.
So someone has a bow. It's not me.
That, my friend, is an assumption. Ryan Peters, message retracted.
Very strange. Why?
Think she
You
killed.
seem to be missing one of the two key components in archery here.
A bow? And the bow woman.
What? Let's go.
We have a little bit of time? What you mean? I have no suspect. So,
Yes.
Yeah, with his long legs. Abnormally long legs.
I feel like that's so irony.
I see.
But you're not over 6 feet tall.
No.
That man is 60% leg. Look at him. Pin, you can't speak French, you're a fraud.
all killers meant for this.
Can he speak French?
A little bit.
Oh?
That looks like that looks like that looks like
What
Buddy
does that
looking at his
mean?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I know, I'm like, is that a good thing?
Buddy, is that how you look at your Yu-Gi-Oh collection?
No, only when I can't decide what to build. That's me when I'm looking at my Yu-Gi-Oh collection when I just lost in a tournament and I'm running out of ideas.
Cannot go through any alternate routes.
It's like, no, that's actually been happening to me the last few days. I'm on like plan Delta at this point.
Dang.
We're gonna make it there, I promise.
What?
I want ice cream. I'm gonna be down.
I do too, but we're out of chocolate syrup, so it wouldn't be as good.
Wow. Or you can just raise the ice cream itself and eat the ice cream.
Nah.
Well, that's whack. Okay, I'll do that. Oh, fuck.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, the tattoo. So what, the new student died? That's a terrible first day.
Would be pretty trash first day,
Time is
wouldn't it?
utterly silent, and yet
No,
it
don't
constantly
tell me.
assaults us organisms, the Earth. It damages us little by little until the end. Anyway, it's time to
Oh
begin
my.
the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot.
For you?
See,
Okay. I need time to like be disappointed in how little time I had to investigate.
That's right.
What? This is as bad as what was the last case that was like this? The soccer one, right?
Which was literally the last case.
Oh, man. I need some. I need to go to the shop. Oh wait, I forgot you can't run away. I don't have any ideas. You know what? How's my bullets looking? All these are just hands. I liked how I started this game. I usually had an idea of someone every beginning. Like when it was Leon, I was happy. I forgot you like that guy.
You should play social links in the post game.
He called you stupid, 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 like 5 times that.
Stupid, stupid, stupid! He murdered my wife.
Why did I hate him? I don't know. It just came off too baseball. Like he didn't even like baseball.
He didn't even like baseball.
What?
Yo, class trial dismissed.
Could it be?
Dang it.
Come on.
In other words,
Okay, the moment. Okay. I was about to say, if someone who died came back, I'm mad.
It's me, Leon, and I'm
Stop.
back to play some baseball. You know, being dead made me realize I kind of liked it.
I feel like you're not lying when you said that there's no way you came that at the top of your...
What?
Is that right?
Yo, so if the new student is dead, how did you... I thought that they're supposed to be like crazy soldiers.
Stop fapping.
What do you mean? This guy is like, oh no, I forgot. Ghost.
Let's go.
What?
Correct.
Second floor.
That's right.
Welcome back.
Yo, hold on, this is gonna get spicy. I'm gonna get something to drink real quick.
Whew.
Yo, why is it going auto? How did I turn that on?
So,
Square? I think. I forget which button is auto.
What? Triangle. No, circle.
However-
No. Okay, well, if I can't get something to drink.
Hello, try some more buttons.
wrong.
R3.
It's not R3.
R1. Oh. Okay. You know, I'm pausing it just in case. I'll be back.
Just in case.
I'm back. Let's see what happened.
Just a second.
Wait, isn't that Morgana? I forgot.
Makoto.
Swimmer girl.
Yes. Is she?
It would seem...
What do you mean for you? Oh no, you're dead. You killed her?
Goodbye.
Tell me this whole case has been me busting her.
I can't wait!
Why is this room colorful? I don't remember this.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Because it changes every time. It was Egyptian last time.
What?
You wonder.
Oh. Playing skills? Who wants
It's
kills?
time.
Lost in thought? That sounds like something I shouldn't have.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So,
Why are we
your
still
votes will
tutorial?
determine the result. If you can figure out who done it, then only then I'll punish everyone. Okay, well.
Well then, let's
All
discuss
right,
the
here we go.
specifics of the victim.
Are you prepared, Pin?
I don't even know how to shoot. We'll see though.
First, we need to
I don't
clarify
think that's a
who
good sign.
exactly the unidentified victim is.
No, I need to get through a case without dying. This is the one.
Is
It's
this the one?
Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
All right, here we
Kyoko's
go.
standing right there.
Oh my god, he's so dumb.
Oh,
No, that's a ghost.
She has legs and stuff.
That's racist. He's only saying that because
Well,
she's pale.
that's just because
If he says that, I'm gonna laugh.
she's like
That's
the
right.
latest evolution in ghost technology.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right?
Why did it make the noise of like social links going down?
Then let's compare
'Cause
Kyoko's
your
traits
social link
to
with
the
him went
traits of the dead
down.
body.
There's something I could have done.
Her traits?
Oh, hold on. I'll be right back.
oh. No, I don't. It's not as bad for you.
Where am I back? Trees. Her face. Gloves.
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
Oh no, she's
In
fighting.
fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
I'm trying to prove Hero is dumb but useful. It's impossible.
I don't think that's possible. I think at least half of that is true.
Yeah. Oh wait, not that I. Oh, not to shoot. Wait, this is too much.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves.
Screw you.
Well, you see,
Well, yeah.
what if he got
she must have
wet?
been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Of course.
How do I speed this up? I know that body. Oh, we're trying to figure out, is it Kyoko? Oh my god, I was tripping over nothing.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
How do you prove it?
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
How do I shoot?
She was wearing gloves
Remember?
before the explosion.
Well,
How do I
yeah. She must have been wearing gloves.
I'm trying.
No, he's wrong.
She has fake nails. Exposure.
No. There's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
Oh my god.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, this is warm up. I'm glad we had to do this.
Okay, so then, who's
Then
the
you're the
real
first
victim?
one I've ever heard
First,
say
we need
that.
to figure that out.
That's the
We were
first
like,
thing
we
I
really
said.
have to
You're the one who's
convince
been
Hero
dragging
that
us around in circles.
it's a ghost!
I'm the victim. It's... Big yard.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way
You know
to
I'm
figure
getting
it out.
sprinklers.
I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body...
Oh, we
And
got
there's nothing else we
sprinklers.
can do, right?
Okay, body. Let's find out who the victim is. I mean, we know who it is.
Kyoko really is still alive. Then
It's
who
the
died?
person with the wolf tattoo.
There's
The
gotta be
freaking
some
army.
way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was
Luca
scorched beyond
Kasada,
recognition.
16th Studio.
And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file.
What's happening?
Well, if we can't identify the body...
Okay.
No, it's wrong. There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What?
Dang,
For
that
real?
should not have worked.
I know, that's why I was like, banjo look, am I right?
If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Just side bead through that white.
An unusual death. This I gotta see.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was
What's the
Is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
That
Her
was a
master
wolf.
must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
I can't believe Killer liked.
Seriously? You really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh,
He
really?
definitely said not anymore.
Compare the
Who's
tattoo.
his VR1 waifu now?
I don't think he has one anymore.
I think it was Hifumi, but he's gone.
I'll ask him next time he plays.
His tattoo.
It's either Kyoko or Hime.
Oh yeah. Okay, it's one of these two, I think.
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
Henry? Only 4 letters? Is it? Let me see. Oh my god, playing Smite's gonna help me. Insane.
Now I understand.
Yo, Dynamic, thanks for the hint.
The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast. He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Yeah, Loki fucked the dog.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo.
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf.
That's some Fire
Which
Emblem
means that
with
person
Loki's
must have once
female.
belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
Okay, never mind. Okay, I was afraid of this case, but once I saw Kyoko was alive, I was like, there's only one option.
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool last trial?
No, it means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all,
be
looking
despair,
at
you
her
gotta,
profile,
I guess,
I didn't
feel.
see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier.
Oh, you're right.
If I remember correctly, that other information came from...
Well, if he's wrong, he's gonna get him bit.
That's what you
Yo,
told
that
Makoto,
reminds
right?
me. Do you remember back in high school when it was Friday and we sang that Miley Cyrus song?
What?
That was.
What?
Remember that meme? Was it middle school? Oh, well, you were in middle school. I was in high school. It was a long time ago.
You gotta sing it now.
It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday.
You guys saying that on Friday?
So that means...
Well, it was a meme, and so we said it.
I feel like Dynamic just got roasted, man.
I
didn't want them to know that.
I don't think that's who sung it.
Oh, I don't know freaking singer names. I just.
Who was Mukuro Ikusuka?
Yeah, I think that whoever sung it had black hair, so that's not her.
When she finally turns up, she gets killed. Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an
She's a
important
side
character?
character.
But why bring this up though?
Oh, because. No, well, yeah, that, but
Which would mean
because
she was the
Ryan
same as
said,
us. Just another participant.
Dang, one of y'all also made a super old song reference. I already forgot what it was.
Dang, was that all?
No, no, it was... No, it's not that.
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to
I
do
don't
with
even
it.
remember how that happened. Who mispronounced it?
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Oh, music.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this, no matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation.
You got hit with magical cylinder.
Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one
Nah,
more
you
time
hit
for
just
the
a
record.
negate attack.
The reason
Except
we're
it's
having a
Monokuma,
class
so we're probably
trial
threatening
is
Roar
because a
instead.
murder among the
Roar!
students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big old brain.
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
You know what? That's not dumb. If anyone calls them dumb, then I feel...
Nope. There are
Okay,
only
then.
16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously?
Okay, at least
One of us
Monokuma's
killed
the one that-
Mukuro?
What if that 17th person is a ghost?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
I mean, there's only one culprit.
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Yeah, I think we do. Wait, why do I have to be involved? I was just gonna say Kyoko, not me. Oh. I guess I gotta say me too.
You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I
Oh,
can
we're not gonna
confirm
talk about Piranha Plant in there.
that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis.
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Yo, if it's
Exactly
me,
so.
that's the police plot twist ever.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi
me.
thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
You can't accuse yourself without any evidence. Where's the proof?
Dang.
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that
Oh
might
my God, I
reveal some
forgot
kind
the
of
time.
clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Sprinklers. Okay, dynamic. Thank you.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden.
Yeah.
Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body?
Was it actually at night? I thought it was in the, like, morning.
Oh, but what time did we find the body?
Oh, wait, you're right. He's dumb. I don't trust this.
Oh wait, yeah.
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? She went to go get the pickaxe.
Okay, it wasn't 10, and then okay, it was 9. 11 is when we got there.
I got it! The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m.
Okay,
since that's when Toko went to get the
I
pickaxe.
believe freaking Hero. I'm disappointed.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh, yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
Wait, I need an alibi? Or what's she gonna say?
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, I keep on thinking that.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
Stop doing
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
In the garden at night. Hey. Okay.
At night. Oh my god.
There was something that happened.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
If it's sprinklers...
And Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
No.
Yeah, from 10
No.
o'clock.
No.
Where do I shoot sprinklers at?
No.
No, it doesn't happen at 7.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time. We've established a time frame for the murder.
You know what?
It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night.
Oh wait, it's up.
No, it's wrong.
Oh my god, that's
Sprinklers, you fool.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
Okay, look, he had to do
And what makes you
sprinklers.
say
I was
that?
trying to meme.
Oh my
Because
god.
of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Shut up, you got blown up.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words!
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean by denying the sprinkler? Are you trying to deny my entire existence?
She comprehends this stuff like Killer sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, when he gets things the wrong way.
Man, totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler,
Maybe that's why he liked her.
you better tell us why!
Alright, dynamic, what is it? Sprinklers again? How does sprinkle? Oh no, I have to shoot her. With what? Like, how do you...
I admit nothing. No, no, no!
How do you reload?
That's enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. No, no, no!
Wait, why do I have infinite ammo?
Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I'm right about
I did on accident then.
I admit nothing. No, no,
I need it for the when she does stupid stuff.
Enough! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. No, no, no!
So I don't need to reload ever?
Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing.
Oh wait, I need to wait.
How can you say it wasn't the
I can't aim.
This should prove it.
Okay, well. I got lucky. I forgot how to change bullets.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers.
But sprinklers!
The top half of the body was
When
wet,
sprinklers
yes,
cause an
but
explosion.
the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet,
They're the one
shouldn't
that
the
puts out
whole
the
body have
fire,
been wet?
and then they need to start more, so stuff
No,
starts
they
exploding.
only got the top wet. The bottom was completely dry. What a brutal maniac! I'm so sick of her.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because while the body was still on fire,
Yucky, you
I
watch the
doused
body
it with
burn.
water. But
So
only
in
the
the
part on
anime
fire,
thing,
the
where
top half.
people with glasses put their glasses on.
And I guess the sprinklers really...
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
See.
So there's no way Makoto could have done it.
Calm
I guess
down.
you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Damn.
I'd just like to say one thing. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen.
Is that allowed?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone.
Okay, I don't know who it is anymore. But I'm half the...
This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
It was the 5th chicken.
This far into the game,
I've never
and
seen
now
anyone
you
guess it
decide
this
to
early.
blame me?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of made me happy when you said that, but like, it took literally half a second to realize you mean me. So
Stop
I was
wasting
like,
time! Stop wasting time! Your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you.
Hey,
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
it's toxic.
Huh?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
Yo, me, mine.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Interesting. I'm listening.
The tarp.
All it would take is
No,
covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
Really?
No way.
But of course.
There's more? Okay, I really want to say this. You know what? I haven't got hurt yet. Nah, this is the best I've ever done in a trial.
I got it! You're
Now
talking
the
about
chickens
the
are gonna
tarp,
roast
aren't
you.
My God.
You catch on quick.
This is like the second or third time me and Ryan have said something at the exact same time this trial. That's kind of scary.
That's exactly what the killer did.
Damn, you didn't do it there.
I didn't want to say it, but I knew what he wasn't
On
going
the
to
tarp
say.
can attest to that.
Yo,
Stop!
I need a banjo laugh right
Only
now.
one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean.
Have they ever actually complained
This
to you,
proves
Ryan?
that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
I bet they will never.
But why
Like,
would
with
they
how
go to all
obnoxious
that
that
effort
other
just to
guy
keep the
is,
body
there's
from
no
getting
way
wet?
they'd complain
Most
about
likely
you.
so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place.
Your roommate's really
To
obnoxious?
create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
What?
He has 3 roommates. One of them's super obnoxious, one of them's never there, and the other one's a PC gamer.
Wait. Okay, what? Where'd the 5th chicken go?
Why is that what you're focusing?
Cause that's the only leftover thing I don't know.
Prove you're not the killer, and then you'll.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, if I'm the killer, that'd be pretty cool.
Oh, but why?
But
Wait. Something's not right.
Okay, what's not right?
And what might that be?
Yo, I thought this was gonna be the easiest trial ever, but Kyoko hit me with no youth, and now we got another 2 hours.
By covering the body with the
No,
tarp,
you.
the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
Okay.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
Yeah.
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
Okay. Wait, I forgot the roasting meat. Okay, wait, I gotta say
How could you
no.
forget that?
Because I was like, this
How
thing,
could you forget
everything
that?
they said was
Prevented it from
right.
getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side was the sprinkler got that side wet.
There's no
But
sprinklers,
the
I'm so
underside of
bad.
the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
By covering the body with the tarp,
The killer prevented.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp,
Okay, that's not important.
it was totally
Okay,
spotless, right?
thinking about sprinklers.
It's because that side was protected from the water.
Nope.
Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
by covering the body with the tarp,
The killer prevented.
So the reason the tarp was because the sprinkler
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
it's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
Okay, try this. Okay, no, it wasn't. Why did I get it wrong? He's like, I see. What the hell?
I see. I see.
Okay.
Yes, I see. So what you're saying is,
The killer prevented it from
no
getting wet.
idea.
Body
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side
Was the sprinkler, but the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
is because that side was protected from the water.
Maybe this.
The
Since it
neck,
was facing
the
down
cleft.
toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
Okay, what about? Okay.
No, it's wrong. Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it.
No, that's true.
Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown
Hey,
up,
you're
right?
pretty good at this.
Yakuya said it himself.
I want to know what
Not
happened
to
to the
touch it,
chicken.
or
I don't
you
know
might
how
get
that
some
involves
on you.
this case.
If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it
That doesn't help.
absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Oh wait, you know what? Never mind.
Think about it.
Been thinking about it.
Well, maybe the
Okay,
culprit
Pin, what
washed
you
it,
just
so no one
felt
would know they'd
is
used
how
it.
I feel when Killer says if it makes you feel anything.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
It doesn't help.
That's funny.
Oh,
To be like, if it makes you feel any better, I
What
got
if the
fun.
very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
Gosh darn it, it's so accurate.
That was the wrong
I
time
got
for me
bombs.
to take a drink. Okay, that's the face I made in my head when I was drinking water. Like it got bombed.
Big Kyoko thing.
What if, after the killer used
Yeah,
the tarp
that's
to
what I
avoid the
Oh my god, oh yeah, delay.
I did not make that face.
Dumb.
Oh my god. Oh my, low key, I just had a brain fart. Like, I don't know what's happening anymore. Okay, you're right. Now I'm doing the Kyoko thing.
They then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim.
What about the tape with blood on it?
Think about it.
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
You know what? It's toxic.
I know. They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office.
Finally, someone. Blood packs.
That's what
I remember no
Hifumi
one
did,
cared
right?
about that.
When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time. The
How do you
killer
know
got the
that?
blood from right there in the garden.
The chicken? No way. That's a lie. No. If this is. You're a monster.
I got it!
Oh my.
Could it have been chicken blood?
Chicken blood?
Yo, this is. Wow.
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens.
Killer's gonna freak when he does his trial.
But after the murder, there were
Will
only
he even
4.
get to this point?
Hopefully. Wait, buddy, didn't he quit?
Yeah,
So
he got to the
you're saying
beginning of the
someone killed a
investigation.
chicken
Oh, so where I
and then
was.
covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
Dang, you sound like Killer.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
Who's they?
Covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so.
Oh, you're right. It's not.
Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Wait, what did I just agree to?
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
Yes.
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off. But the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
Dang, I got mind games, man.
How so?
I was like, oh, I'm doing pretty good on this trial. I don't even know if I'm right anymore.
If that's actually what took place.
What did you
it
think you
certainly
were right
becomes
about?
possible that the
I
murder
don't know,
happened
with all
earlier.
the bullets. I was like, okay, it's for sure Kyoko. It's like, she's not gonna deny it. It's gonna be a sad, easy case. But she hit me with no you.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
Why?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body.
And the tarp was
They'd be done in no time.
Maybe. But still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
I don't remember that.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
Smirk at me.
That's not...
Wait, what's happening? I thought I'm the protagonist.
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
What? Wait, how did I get a bullet? Oh, okay. Okay, everything we just talked about.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
Yo, that's like Time Wizard.
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right?
How did I get the knife? Who gave it to me?
According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back. So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before. That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
Who had it? Oh no, it's me getting it right. Oh my gosh, she got me from the beginning.
Dang. Like a fiddle pin.
What? It's like when Dynamic dueled Taya and she forced the slime trap on them.
when you're Violet and they're Fox, and the Fox reflects, thinking you're gonna use the arrow, but you're already charging the spear.
Yeah. Then why did you hide that fact?
It's not that I hid it. It's just...
Suspicious! Very suspicious indeed.
I can't believe you would say that.
The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto.
Monokuma, man.
Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Okay, what am I gonna say? That I was sleeping and someone jacked my knife, and I was like, dang.
Sounds awfully sketchy.
The knife we found lodged in the dead
Oh,
body.
I think I did.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto. It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I
Guys,
had the knife once,
oh, I could
that
absorb stuff,
automatically makes me
huh?
the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
Can you listen to that again? I used that knife to kill him.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body. It's the same one we gave to Makoto. It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her,
Okay,
right?
stab.
So there's no question.
What would I shoot that with?
You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a
Body.
horrible man you
This
are,
guy is
Makoto.
dead body. Yeah, okay, I got that bullet.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body. It's the same one we gave to Makoto. It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
Okay, this is
If
the
he
only
did have that
thing.
knife before, then that seals it.
Yeah.
Makoto did it.
Just
feel like
because
I
I
have to
had
eat
the knife
something.
once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well,
You have
getting
to
stabbed
eat
is what
something?
killed her.
Okay,
So there's no
okay,
question.
how many things
You
can I
took that
shoot?
knife-
What a horrible man you are, Makoto. The knife we found, it's the same one we gave to Makoto.
Okay,
It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that knife, that seals it. Makoto.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically...
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her.
Okay.
No, that's wrong! Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro.
Okay, I did not think. Wait, what? I was just like, this is the only new evidence I got.
That should be clear from the description
Wow.
of the cover-up we
He's
just
like, oh,
read.
this is it. Oh, nothing.
Okay, wait. Okay,
Do or
hold
die.
on. He didn't die like. Wait. No,
Lies!
nothing.
We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Yo, were they even? Someone just stabbed a dead body?
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body,
No, like they're playing
the knife had been thrust through the coat
Call
along
of
with the
Duty.
body.
You knife the cord.
Call of Duty.
Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the
Okay.
coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Wait.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
Okay, wait. Can't I read the Monokuma file to see if she died?
You
Oh,
can't
it is.
read.
Due to the explosion. What? They were dead before the blast. Struck in the head with an object or a stick. Oh, I don't remember this. Wait, what? The pickaxe.
Minecraft? Death by Minecraft? That would be a bad way to go.
Stuck
you know what I've always thought would be funny? Is if the whole squad was in the party, like all 6 or 7 of us, and we were all just going and then some random from one of our friends list comes in
The Monokuma file
and just
clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Could you imagine if all of us are doing that and then walk in, be like, oh, okay, and then he just leaves.
Yeah.
It was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her.
Man. All these people are killing people, probably play Dead by Daylight.
Exploding the body afterward was probably
They
meant
got
to
the
do the
mind
same
key.
thing.
Okay, look at Toko flying. Byakuya is like, finally, yeah.
The explosion severely damaged the body, making it
Remember
impossible to
in
know what
the
really
first
killed her.
case when Sakura put down the pallet in the doorway?
Oh my god. She sandbagged herself.
It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but
Okay, I just want to know if the pickaxe,
what's
actually
the
not.
deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Well, if you're so smart,
Monokuma bomb.
just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion!
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
Okay, I hope it's the bomb. Oh. This?
I got it! After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere.
That's only natural, because of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
Wait, what?
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
I doubt Justice Hammer exists anymore.
Fine. I have no problem with
Or
that.
Rory.
Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
Is it the pickaxe? There's no blood on it. I only got 3 bullets. Okay, this should be easy.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. Yes.
Wait, I only have
She was already
explosion,
totally dead when that
fire.
happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
What does that mean, Tim?
Wait, what is the Monokuma file?
It says, and I quote, F you.
Okay, you saying that? Looking at Monokuma on the file? I don't know. I don't like. Okay.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Oh yeah, well, because of the Monokuma. Oh wait. I'm just saying what he said.
The victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Wait, what?
Then shall we continue the debate?
No
the
way.
victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. Yes.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Shoot.
Then shall we continue the debate?
Okay, I have to eat something.
The victim's fatal injury has
How
yet
do
to
you
be
absorb
determined,
something?
correct?
I got some Oreos right here.
How do you absorb something?
Well, yeah. She was already totally
Let me show you
dead
how
when
to
that
eat.
happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire
What the?
body.
Oh my god. They're shooting that.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah. She was already.
And it wasn't me because
You
of the
gave me
knife,
the knife.
right? And then there's
I
only
didn't.
one
Wow.
other thing.
Oh
Right?
yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Big oof.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Sprinklers.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah. She was.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't
Oh,
kill
wait,
her
no,
for
okay, I
sure.
get it.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me. And then
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has...
no, it's wrong. Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
But with the
What
what?
about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon? The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Leon's bad.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe.
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with with that,
Okay, I
the
feel
cake
dumb
is
because I
swollen
said
completely.
pickaxe. He said it now. Let's just drop that already.
Well,
Remember Kingdom Hearts?
the other way and hammer with the
Remember
handle.
Kingdom Hearts when Mickey told Donald and Goofy to go find Leon? Because they're looking for the murder weapon.
Is that supposed to be a clue? They're confused.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing
Who
it
knows?
with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
What the hell?
Don't break his system.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
Okay, this is option 1. No, sprinklers. Oh, wait, the arrows.
Wait, then that means the culprit was Hanzo all along?
Brother!
No way, is it? Okay.
Do you know the way? He was hit in the back of the head with something, and that's what killed him.
Okay, so no bow, like just a straight up smack.
And that something
Smash?
was the titanium
Oh, and that's what
arrow
you
we
were
found in the
bleeding, and they
locker
had
in the
to
dojo.
Okay.
Arrow. That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds
Ah, they're made out of titanium.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right! I'm not backtalking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
Yeah, the blood, the duct tape, right? Oh, it is up there.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well,
Did they shoot it though?
in the
Oh,
Monokuma
did they
file,
shoot it with the
said
duct
the weapon
tape?
must have been about as thick as a metal
What?
pipe, right?
Okay.
It seems like an
Tim,
arrow
listen to me
would just
very
be too
carefully,
thin.
alright?
Talk
Duct
back to
tape
Master.
Okay.
You have no
makes
right.
things stay where they are. Tell me. Duct tape makes things... Okay, I'm repeating myself. Duct tape
Okay, I'm making the
makes
faces
things
again.
stay where they are. So tell me, if you're trying to shoot an arrow, emphasis on shoot, aka project it at a relatively fast speed,
The titanium
why
arrow.
would your tool of choice be something that's meant to keep
Okay, but,
where... No, let me
Are
finish.
you sure?
that all sides of the duct tape is adhesive.
Well, 'cause in the Monokuma
No, that's
file,
wrong.
it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe.
Okay, it's
Create
definitely
the
blood.
Seems like an
duct-
arrow would just be too thin.
What if I told you that this duct tape was adhesive on both sides?
What if it's
You
still
see,
Swift?
I found this
duct
sticky
tape?
residue.
Double-sided duct tape, not just
The titanium
duct tape.
arrow.
Bro,
It
this
was
is
in the
bloody
dojo
duct
locker,
tape.
right? I have
And
no
you know
doubt.
why it's
Bloody.
bloody?
Are you sure?
Because of the
Double-sided.
adhesiveness on both
Because in the
sides.
Monokuma,
The
it
blood
said
was
the
able to
weapon
stick
must
to
have
the
been about
duct
as thick
tape.
as a metal pipe. It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
That's how you spread the
Duct tape?
I don't think they care when they're dead.
You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too
No,
weak.
that's wrong.
That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably uses duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe.
That needs to be Hanzo's new move.
And that's exactly what the killer did.
Multiple arrows. It's just a bigger hitbox.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak.
Causes bleeding damage, causes them to slowly lose health over
It's meant
time.
to
Actually, that'd be
cooperation.
toxic.
That's harsh.
How is it harsh? You even listening.
Anyway, that explains
I
the
did,
murder.
don't worry.
Too toxic.
As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the
It was
dojo locker,
indeed too toxic.
it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto?
We have proof. Oh! Wait, no,
What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer.
Oh, wait, the key. Yeah, he's
You
right.
know what will happen if you do,
A
don't
key
you?
blade?
The key to the dojo. Yeah, it was in her room. I forgot about
If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to the death of us all. Remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because
Using your room.
I found it in your...
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the
Oh
puzzle.
no, she hits me with the, like, mental breakdown. I'm not ready
Your
for that.
non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on
I'm
a second.
downstairs getting
Not
food.
this
I need
again.
food for this part.
You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just...
Okay, I didn't hear you. You said truth to the
There's-
sprinklers?
Wait. What Kyoko just said. There's obvious
There's
sprinklers
one more
hidden in
thing I
there.
need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something.
That guy said why?
Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
Yeah. Yo, if that's the truth, I can't frame her then.
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
Oh my god, the mind games.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
What?
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer.
Okay.
You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
Oh, you had a key. Oh my god.
Those words you just spoke, what do you mean?
Exactly what I said.
Byakuya.
Now, Byakuya should know that Kyoko didn't do it. How?
Your account is effing useless.
I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker,
Okay, yeah,
and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
Those words you just spoke, what do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Yeah, and here it is. Bam.
No, he's wrong. If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
Wait, what?
Why not? Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant.
Yeah, there's proof. Here it is.
And if I had the key to your room,
It was actually
Then obviously
the wrong
I
way.
had no way of getting in.
Now he's sweating.
Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly
It's
put
like,
the
wait a
locker key
minute,
in there
all the
myself.
clues are broken.
Am I wrong?
It's like when Joey used Monster Reborn to summon Blue Eyes against Kaiba.
it would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
It's like when Jaden and Chaz stop their duel, and Alexis is like, bro, you're about to lose. And Jaden said, nah, my top deck was going to be Monster Reborn. I was going to bring back Flame Wingman. And then Alexis is like, oh, you're so good at Yu-Gi-Oh! Ooh woo. But then you, the viewer, stop and realize, wait a minute. You can't Monster Reborn Flame Wingman.
Okay, well, in the I don't know, maybe in the anime is different. You know how Kaiba has more than one normal summon? Wait. Okay. It was a... What? Okay. I'm completely lost now. She made me believe. Oh my! I thought we were on to something.
Use your big brain, Pen.
I can't. It's like the bullets are like were kind of easy, but after I get one right, they're like. They mind gamed me, and I'm like, oh, that was weird. Restaurants. Oh my! I read no detail into any of what she said. So what's gonna happen? So what, we're gonna kill Byakuya or what? When we all die.
What would killing Byakuya
kill it?
accomplish, Pin?
3 blue eyes in my back pocket.
Oh my god.
Remember?
3 blue eyes is in my back
The
pocket.
dynamic says in such a despair tone.
Yo, Pin, how despair-filled would you be if Byakuya died?
I'd be like, you were a worthy opponent. I'm better than you now. Even though he called me trash the whole series.
Looks like you trash you lose.
Run away! Wait, I have to decide right now what to explode. There's no way I actually get a choice, right? Last time they did this, they were like, nah, you gotta... What? I wanna run away, but...
Run away! I mustn't run away! I mustn't run away! I mustn't run away! I mustn't run away! I must... Okay, I got that. Good. Now, if I would've run away, let's analyze
okay,
that.
I'm gonna let it go.
Where the F would I go?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, let it go. Thank you, I mean,
pursue the. You gotta reach out to the truth.
Wait.
Pursue the light.
I thought they were gonna force me to show the lie. Don't play me like this.
I've made my decision.
What? Okay, I actually had a choice.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to
Nope,
accept
this
her
is the
assertion
choice
as
you've
fact?
chosen.
I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have
You
to
better
admit
be running
that Kyoko
ancient
didn't
rules.
put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time.
Why are you sweating?
I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
Oh, wait. No. Is that what let it go means? Let go of my life. I run away.
I mustn't run away. I mustn't run away. I mustn't run away.
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second.
We
You've
got
got it
to
all
the.
wrong.
Oh my god, I died.
I was
Let's think
singing
about it
like
one more
3
time.
different songs.
There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
What? Time's up?
Oh, why am I doing the face of despair?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
Is this what happens when you let it go?
But I should have reached for the sky. I should go.
Let it go. It's time to high five the sky.
So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the
Nah,
lever
I don't. I'd rather run away.
Voting
Okay,
time.
no, you must have run away.
Wait, what am I gonna vote for? Wait, I better get a vote. Wait, what? Okay, you don't get to. Okay. Oh. Payday.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Hey, hold on!
Oh no, I'm dead.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna
I
be?
knew it. I'm just a side character. Yo, he's mad.
Why are you so angry, bro?
Hero, how could you?
Sorry.
Actually, never mind.
Sorry.
Screw Hero. I remember hanging out with him. He said we're gonna have the same wife. Screw that.
Yes, indeed. Yep.
What? Okay, there better be a plot twist, or I'm gonna become a ghost and haunt Hero just for fucking.
Hey.
No, it's a good ghost.
Thrills, chills, thrills.
Oh no!
Oh no! How did this happen?
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
No wonder there's a new protagonist in the second game.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Please don't be like Leon. Please don't be like Leon. Yo, how am I gonna die? To what? Freaking peeing my pants? No way. He's gonna die? And I'm gonna die in class. That's so boring. Ah, Crowlers? Class?
Class is in session.
Wait, this is where ancient gears are made. I'm gonna turn into Ancient Gear Knight.
Is this what you chose for yourself, Finn? Is this the fate you chose?
What? If I actually have to answer questions, I'm dead. Whoa, what the hell just happened, dude? And it's not breathing. He's like, damn, I'm really gonna see Leon right now. Yo, I have thick plot armor. Why are you sweating? He'd still die from that. What you mean he's gonna live? Okay, what just happened?
Died a different way.
Fell down a hole.
Oh! He's the ultimate lucky student, so he didn't get crushed, but he died anyways from falling.
Sure.
This is...
So let's go with that. Why do you struggle?
It would seem...
What the heck?
In other words...
What if I chose the exposure?
You get the, you get a very funny bad ending.
That would have ended the game.
Yep.
With her.
Well, not really. Yeah, so actually, Ryan didn't choose that other option either. He looked up which one to choose. So, if you choose, okay. I guess I'm just gonna tell y'all because it's
okay,
not canon.
I have
it's not
one
important.
question. Is run away an option?
No, if you run away, he just says I can't run away.
Oh wow.
But if you decide to expose her lie, then everyone votes for Kyoko, and she gets executed, and then Makoto's like, well, that was it, and there was never another murder at Hope's Peak ever again.
And you just
we obtained peace. We obtained peace in exchange for the lives of all the others, and we live the rest of our life in the school. And you get to see this picture of you and Hiro sharing Hina as a wife with kids.
Oh my okay, at first when you were like, me and Hiro, I'm like, damn, so we were destined to be buds. But then when you freaking Hiro.
And also Byakuya too, because guess what? Toko died. And we just of depression, I guess. And so Hina had to raise all your kids.
That's
Yep. I remember looking that one up too.
I actually got that on my first run because I was like, yeah, I'm definitely exposing it. We gotta reach out to the truth. We can't let it lie.
How did you feel to have a kid also knowing that Hiro's the dad?
I don't know. Hina's kind of thick, but then I looked at Hiro and he grew a beard, and I'm like, oh no.
Dad beard.
Wait. Why would you have kids if they're gonna be born in this school? What the hell? Hell no.
For Hope.
What? Hope that you born a soccer or something?
Huh?
Oh my, no. I don't think that has anything.
I would be mad if that was my ending the first playthrough. I would redo the entire game.
It puts you right back at the choice.
Okay,
you don't have.
Okay. Dang, I'm glad I didn't see that, but he saved me. Dynamic, thank you for telling me to go.
I can't wait for Killer to get it, honestly.
I hope Killer exposes the truth.
If Killer goes through this and he also chooses this, I'm just gonna send the picture in the group chat.
Yeah, screenshot to the
As exposed.
That means if you do that, Hero's fortune telling was actually correct, and you got it for free.
Which is 30% of the time. And the developers said they thought 30% of the player base would pick that option. I'm lying. I just made that up.
Okay, I was about to say, Hero's a meme then.
It's probably less than that because internet and people just look at it.
In other words.
No, because the people that would play a game like
What did you say?
Are very, very familiar with anime plot in general. And you have to believe in your friends.
Nah, not if I'm off that Persona 5 hype train. I gotta reach out to the truth. And let me tell you, in Persona 5, when Sai asked me if I want to expose my friends or not, I'm like, easily yes, because I have to place my trust in Sai and believe in the bond that I forged with her. Nope, that wasn't the case. F her.
You died.
I always...
Whoops.
If we're believing the anime way news said, that's the birth of a Fire Emblem character right there, fighting for their friend.
Oh my god. That's why you let the light go. You gotta believe in your friends.
I'm kidding, by the way. I made all that up. You're going back to the beginning of the game.
I knew I should have chose Run. Freaking instincts.
Oh, is that it?
Wait, what if it was just a dream? I better be a new pro. Oh, wait, actually, no, it says my name right there. What? What? It was a dream. I'm gone. School's over. What is this? Oh yeah, I forgot. This is him falling down after all that. How did he live? Then he fell down like a building's worth.
Okay, you don't actually see it like in the anime adaptation, which is real bad, by the way. You see him land on a mattress.
This man just landed on the desk, face like up, and is still
No.
empty.
Ultimate lucky student, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't even think I opened that door. It looks like the one from Kingdom Hearts, and I never opened it.
Don't forget, you are the one who will open the door.
Is this still the same chapter?
Yes.
This is a desk. Nice. A rock in it. What? Isn't this what, like, the introduction was? Right? Someone died in this?
I'd better not think too much about what I'm seeing down here.
Is this an Easter egg or not? Airplane? I don't know, it just kind of stood out to me. But... I mean, I don't know who, it didn't show who was the guy who got killed though. He was like blindfolded or whatever. For some food. Okay, I was gonna say that like as a meme, but I was like, you know what, that might be a good idea. Someone threw trash on me. Food.
Just a second.
Dang. Food would have been good too.
You gotta like food.
Smells
food.
Piece of trash fruit.
Indeed. So Hey,
Okay, we're good. You know what I realized? What happened to all the items I had? I had a bunch of water on me and food that I didn't give to Hifumi.
You left it up in your room. Or maybe it's in your only accessible during free time portable
Oh,
department.
you're right. Yo, do you have the key that opens like every door? We could get out of here.
hmm? So... You... Indeed. However... It's true. In other words... Indeed. Makoto. That's right. It would seem...
Imagine not knowing what your ultimate ability was. Dang.
Hey.
Yeah, imagine that.
Indeed.
You should have stole my luck.
However... Why is that? Correct. However...
Good night.
It's later. Alright, let's see.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
What? Oh, it's like the dream, right?
Listen. Hey. Correct. So...
Yeah, that honestly makes a lot of sense.
I think you guessed that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guessed it too. I think we all guessed it. I think one person didn't guess it. I think one person said that he thought she was a nurse just because of that insignia on her tie is like the nurse symbol.
Oh, I mean, that's a good reason.
So...
Okay, I kind of knew that too.
In other words...
He is Lord Vader. Fun fact that you actually, don't learn in this game. The headmaster's name is Jin.
Yeah, how does that make you feel?
No matter what?
You would only know that information if you like.
Nah, you learn that in the anime that you're not gonna watch.
Yeah, is it canon or what?
Yeah, well, you're not supposed to watch it until you finish Despair Girls.
What? But it's about the first game, isn't it?
What do you mean Oh no, the adaptation doesn't count. When I say the anime, I mean DR3. No, DR3. You don't watch DR3 until you're done with Despair Girls.
But I thought that's the game I'm not playing.
Yeah, it's not. I'm gonna tell you everything that happens in Despair Girls and DR3 when you're done, and then you can go on to DR3 the game, which is completely different from DR3 the anime.
However...
Is it the same characters, or...?
I'm not gonna answer that.
Okay. Oh, my controller died.
So... It's true. Indeed. Correct. However... So...
So we're just stuck down here talking.
However... Anyway... Indeed. Correct. That's right. In other words... Hey.
She came to kill me?
Indeed.
Is that what it means to be a detective? It's like ghosts.
Anyway.
No, that's a ghost! Go.
Yo, how did he even get in my room?
You left the door unlocked.
Freaking lucky student, am I right?
However.
I'm kidding, it's because she had Monokuma's special key which could open any lock in school.
Lucky student, am I right?
Correct.
Although he is known to leave the door unlocked, so it's possible he did just do that.
Indeed. Correct. In other words, Makoto.
Oh, man, what? Hero was right. This is 17.
Indeed. That's right.
What?
It would seem... Indeed.
Why do I feel like App would be involved in this type of stuff? The pain of a junk food junkie. That's the name of the chapter. Dang, no one died. Insane. Why did it show TV? Oh, look, the rocket. Okay. Okay, well, I think it's good to end it there. Let me see again.
Made it to chapter final.
So we only have
Which
one more
means...
chapter?
Yep, I told you before. Which chapter?
Let's see, dang. Yup. Let's see. What are these comments? Oh, I can't even read them. What did he say? It says there's 2 comments. Oh wait, bro, you're bad? Emoji? Wow. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Wait, there was 3 people watching.